you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Fans, on your feet, and welcome your 2029 New Orleans Saints.
Visiting sideline, there you see Packer head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys finally got in the win column last week following 2 straight losses to start the year. Across from him, Saints head coach Kellen Moore. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Prime Time. Here come the Saints for their opening drive. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Play action. Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Now a 2nd and 10.
He steps out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Kamara up the middle. And once again, he'll get possibly back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Now Breeze. This to Graham on the short pass. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Second and goal from inside the 5. Kamara. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
On the keeper, it's Breeze. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Saints put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Packers nothing.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. On the sneak, Rodgers. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a Saint touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Saints 14.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Rodgers going to throw. The short one there, caught by Swain. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And
here's Rodgers to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
That's another Packers first down.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Lazard's got it again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. This is caught. That's a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy hit a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Oh, good move. And he'll go down as this driver starts at the 25-yard line. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brings up third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Breeze going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
And the Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, it's Breeze. Completes this one to Meredith. Look at this Packers defense. They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
This to Graham on the short pass. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it
now Breeze again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 41-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a first and 10. A give. This is Kamara. Powers through it. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. This second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Up the middle. Ingram. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16-yard line. Here's a second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Here's Breeze. Oh, he stays up. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
try to pound it in. Kamara. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Offensive line really didn't give him any room to maneuver on that play.
Things closed pretty quickly, didn't they? And how about the wrap-up at the end of that tackle? Left no doubt there would be no additional yardage to be found.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third and goal.
Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. Touchdown! From 40 yards out. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
A gain of 12. First down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The short one there, caught by Swain. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 38.
They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory.
He's across midfield.
Now second and 5.
A gain of 5.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 40.
To throw is Rodgers. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cobb. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 13 yards, first down Packers.
Packers, first down.
They go back to the ground with Jones. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. The Packers are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. They got off to the tough 0-2 start, but come off a very important first win of the season last time out.
And it's tough when you find yourself in an early season crossroads, but that's exactly where they were. At 0-2, they were
trying to get it to Cobb, and it's intercepted. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Breeze now. Gets it to Meredith, complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down.
They fake the give. Here's Breeze. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this down inside the 5 before he's out of bounds.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
5-yard line.
On play action, it's Breeze. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
There he got into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down. Touchdown! Packers!
A big play there. 74 yards. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Packers 14.
Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. And able to get this out to the 25. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Breeze. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And it's complete to Adams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing is Rodgers. They'll find Lazard here over the middle. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, we know he has decent hands out of the backfield. That's the first time, Charles, they've targeted him in the passing game, and it pays dividends.
And I love the design, too, because they kept him in the backfield, made the defense think run first before they swung him out of there. And you're right, with his hands, they might want to throw it to him just a little bit more.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now Breeze. Off to Thomas on the left side. He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Breeze to throw. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. 7 yards there and a first down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Breeze. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Breeze. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our
journey
report.
through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Seattle Seahawks. And here is the running back. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Seahawks find a way. They win it by a point. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And here's the Rams running back. footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Rams win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the Charger quarterback, and this is a touchdown. The Chargers are able to come away with their first victory on the season. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Inside the 20. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
We focus our attention on the Green Bay defense as they head out. Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Touchdown, Saints! Kelvin Harmon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On the play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
They'll go again to Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They run the counter. Carr trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now Rodgers on the bootleg. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Going quickly here to Thomas. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
To Kelvin Harmon. A gain of 2 brings up
to throw. It's Breeze. Completes this one to Meredith. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We ain't about to know Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk Power Ranger.
Breeze going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Number 80.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
30-yard line.
Now Breeze. Thomas brings it in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's Breeze. Over the middle, it's Thomas. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a 1st here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
Breeze now.
3rd and 9.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line.
Gain of 7.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. It gets it over the middle of Cobb. So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. At the 26-yard line.
Up the middle, Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
16 yards.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Hands it off out of the gun. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of the game.
And he loses the football a second time. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Rodgers now to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. Here's Rodgers to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. He sets up the screen. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. But it looked like a Packer. Yeah, Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
28. A 5-yard loss.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Now Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You're going to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
If you want to act, you can keep yourself where you're at.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable 4th quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 23 yards, the final tally.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On play action. Now Breeze. They'll get this out to Kamara.
Breeze pass.
It'll be a gain of 5.
To number 41.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. Throwing now is Breeze. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 43. set of downs. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 46-yard line.
Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. The Saints on third down. They've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This will be third and 6. Now Breeze. This to Graham on the short pass. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. This is Ingram on first and 10. And he's got it down to the 28. Here's second and 7.
Brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Ingram again.
Second and 7.
Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
22, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
To throw is Breeze. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Oh, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Second down and 6 now.
Second and 6.
In motion left goes Smith. Now they'll throw with Breeze. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up third and 2.
Third and 2.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run here with Ingram. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The toss right. This is Ingram. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Saints add 6 to their lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon. And this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27.
48. Packers 21.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Packers ready to take over offensively. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
16 yards. That's another.
Rodgers going to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
11 more yards. That's another Packers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Packers
on first down. It's Carr. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And the Packers first down.
A quick throw here out to Cobb. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Up 3rd and 1.
Ball start, offense.
Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. And again, it's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for New Orleans, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.